This is a video for a Honda Civic. It's a 2.2 EX GT diesel car. Car's covered only 24,000 miles from new. It's had one private owner and benefits from 5 service stamps in the book, 4 of which were done by the Honda main dealers. The car's registered GJ60TXZ and is finished in this absolutely beautiful blue. Being a GT model, that means it comes with a full black leather interior with heated seats, panoramic roof with electric blind, and a big sat nav system as well. But I'll just go around the car for you. But it's a beautiful car, beautiful colour. The engine's running all the way through on this video. So coming to the offside of the car, front wing absolutely unmarked, Michelin tyre on the front with tons of tread, and there's not a mark on the alloy wheel. Panel work on the car is absolutely clean as a whistle. I can't see a mark on there. Just one thing to point out, but we'll do this, don't worry. Just that the lens here has got a crack on the wing mirror. Someone's hit it at some point, so that is going to be done before the car is sold. But the panel work of the car is in extraordinary condition. I'll try and come down just to show you just how clean and crisp that is. It really is like mirror smooth. Rear tyre, again a Michelin, again loads of tread, and again alloy wheel. I can't see, I'm looking around it now, I can't see a mark on there anywhere on the rim or otherwise. Come around the back of the car, all in absolutely beautiful condition. Colour coded parking sensors, which is now standard fit on these later facelift cars. And to the near side of the vehicle. Rear wing, completely unmarked. Come down, again. Tyres got loads of tread on it. There's a tiny bit of curbing just there. Looks like it's been touched in as well, which is a nice sign actually, but there's just a titchy bit on there. The rest of the panel work is absolutely beautiful. So I can't really see a blemish on there. Come down again just to show you how smooth and clean and crisp those panels are. Final wheel, again Michelin tyre and alloy wheel on this one, completely unmarked. So externally, you know, it's not a new car, but it's very low mileage, and the condition of the car really does fit the mileage exactly. It's in beautiful condition. Coming into the boot area of the car here, absolutely enormous boot on the Civics, and it's really fantastically finished in here. 60/40 fold on the rear seats. All the carpets look like absolutely brand new. Power outlet there, and you've got this little hidden cubby hole on the Civics as well, which you can drop down if you so wish. But it is quite huge in the back here and in wonderful condition again. So coming to the back of the car now, just wanted to show you the rear seats. This shows them in their vertical position. This forms part of what they call the magic seats. Brilliantly simple design, just allows you this huge amount of stowage in the back of the car if you so wish. All in fabulous order back here. To drop these down, pop that up, click it down. Same with that one there, and then you're left with the seats in the normal position. Huge amount of leg room, and the leather work is in absolutely beautiful condition in here. Now coming to the front of the car now, driver's door card again, just looks like brand new. I can't see anywhere any notes in there at all. Sill area again, in beautiful condition. Driver's seat is completely unmarked, and the bolsters are all absolutely superb. Coming across the passenger seat here, again exactly the same, just looks like new. Going to quickly pan up here and just show you this big glass roof. On the lovely day today, you'd have it wide open. If it gets too hot, you just press the button there and it closes, and then days again, you just pop them back open. Right, so sat in the car now, engine is running, and this video was done actually after the following road test video, so the car's being validated now. Dashboard is in absolutely beautiful condition, it really is. It's a superb dashboard anyway, but it's as I said, it just looks exactly what the mileage would suggest. It in super condition here. So heated seats, they all work absolutely perfectly. As I tried them on the brief test, so I didn't really need them, it's a warm day. Air conditioning blows out lovely cold air. Coming across, we've got this fantastic dashboard here, You see the engine is running there, 24,106 miles, and no warning lights on the car at all. Auto lights, auto wipers, and then your multifunction steering wheel, obviously audio top left, cruise control top right, hands-free functions bottom left, and information display system controls on the bottom right there. Down here, press that button there, you've got your wing mirrors folding in, and they all work absolutely perfectly. Just quickly here, show you here, we've got the original Honda lock and wheel nut key for the car, and the full Honda owner's manual pack for the vehicle as well. So finally, just coming to the paperwork here, you can see logbook for the vehicle and service book. Just the one private owner from new, no previous recorded keepers on the car at all. Just open the service book as well, and quickly show you, got 5 stamps, 4 of which are Honda main dealers. So it's been serviced at 5,400, 9,800, 13,020, 17,644 and 21,436 miles. It's got a wonderful history to the vehicle, and that warrants the mileage as absolutely true on the vehicle. This is a video for a Honda Civic. It's a 2.2 EX GT. The car is registered, I'll get there in a second, GJ60TXZ. Mileage at the start of this brief road test is 24,102 miles, so obviously a very low mileage car. The reason we do these test drives is really just, or the videos, is to give a bit of reassurance to people who may be travelling a long way. You know, we've got customers now coming from pretty much all over the UK and the near continent. Good man, thank you very much. And we just want to give people reassurance if they're going to make a trip to us, that the car you come to see drives as it should, or if there's any issues, I can tell you about them before you make the trip to us. What I try and do in the videos is to do pretty much the same as you'll do yourself when you come and drive the car, and that's just to go through the items one by one. The car's been extraordinarily well looked after, is in wonderful condition, so it's going to be hopefully an uneventful road test. But here we go. Engine on the button, starts beautifully, very quiet, very, very smooth, idles absolutely evenly, no strange noises, no whines, no whirs, no rattles that shouldn't be there. It's absolutely just like new. It just crisp throttle response, touch the throttle and it's off. It's no lag at all, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful example of a truly brilliant engine. Engine then goes through clutch and gearbox, as you'd expect. Clutch is light as a feather, actuation is smooth, squeak free, the clutch bites beautifully, there's no vibrations whether the clutch is pushed in or out, there's no variations in the engine note as you do it, so clutch is absolutely spot on. Then goes through to this absolutely superb gearbox, 6-speed. Honda achieve a wonderful, wonderful gear linkage or gear change, even though it's obviously running cables to the gearbox, as pretty much every front wheel drive car does now. What that doesn't mean is that you get a horrible vague gear change that you get on some cars, notably a lot of the French cars and Vauxhalls. What you've got here is a smooth, it's almost kind of a mechanical feel to it. It's got a click click, you can see there, just lovely, swift, easy action. It's just like flicking a switch, but with a real sense of engineering about it. It's a truly brilliant gearbox, and as you'd expect to say, given the mileage of the car, you know, the powertrain of the vehicle, the engine, clutch, gearbox, utterly faultless. You know, they're just, you know, they're in wonderful, wonderful order. The brakes on the car, rock solid, pedals exactly at the right point. So I'm just going to wait for clear behind. I'm going to give a bit of a jab. And sure enough, nose goes down nice and straight, doesn't pull left, right, and the brake pedal itself, I can't feel any kind of pulsing, which would suggest, you know, brake disc issues or otherwise on the car. It's you know, it brakes absolutely beautifully. The steering of the car tracks absolutely bullet straight. There's no vibrations back through the steering wheel at all. The steering's got no slop in it, there's no play in it. it just feels like, you know, driving a new car out of a showroom. It's got that lovely tightness about it, which, you know, you can only really get from a, you know, very young and very youthful car. Likewise, the suspension goes about its business exactly as it should, really nicely controlled, allows for this fantastic chassis. It really is, especially on these lovely country lanes where we're now located. It gives a really fantastic ride, and, you know, very, very nice handling as well. It's just, you know, it's so quick to change direction. You know, even corners like that, the car doesn't keel over, doesn't flop over. It just stays nice and straight. But it's this one just holds the road absolutely beautifully. Dashboard exhibits no warning lights at all. It's whether it be engine, gearbox or otherwise. Temperature gauge is exactly where it should be, given the fact that it's just driven about 200 miles. It's going to be hot now, and that's a third of the way up the gauge, which is exactly where I'd want it to be on one of these cars. Air conditioning, blowing out lovely ice cold air. So, you know, it's a beautiful spring day. It's quite warm outside, showing 17 degrees, but there's, you know, really nice chilled air coming out of the air conditioning system. The whole interior, which hopefully this will eventually follow on from an appraisal video of the car on the outside, so you'll know, but it is in really lovely condition, as befits its mileage. You know, it is a true work of art, this dashboard. It is fantastically well done, beautifully assembled, beautifully made. There's not a squeak or rattle over, you know, sort of, you know, sharper bumps on this road here. You know, being an EX version, we've got this lovely big sat-nav screen mounted nice and high on the dashboard. Really nice, simple, easy to use controls in the middle here. You can even do it by voice activation. You can tell the, you know, fan speed to go up or down or that kind of thing. But everything's got that really nice, crisp newness about it. It's you know, but as a dashboard, it's not just good to look at, and it certainly is. It works brilliantly. I mean, you've got things like the, you know, this twin-tier dashboard here, or two-tier dashboard, and you've got lovely high-up MPH display. I can see that as clear as day as I'm looking at the van in front, so I can take that information in, and that's really important. So if you're trying to check your speedo on a conventional car, you have to crane your neck, trying to simulate the information, by which time you've wiped out about 15 cyclists. On these, you know, you can take in all that information really simply. Obviously, underneath there you've got a more conventional binnacle, but again, lovely, simple and easy to use. Big dominating rev counter, which kind of harks back to the old Honda Preludes. But all the switchgear is in absolutely superb condition. I normally go on slightly longer test drives than this, but, you know, given just how well this car drives, you know, it's almost pointless. You know, but I just wanted you to see the car in operation, because, you know, as I said, whether you're coming just up the road or a long way to us, you're going to be coming to drive a really fine car. And you'll be driving now, when you come to see us, on some really lovely, quiet country roads, and that makes for a really enjoyable test drive experience, hopefully. Obviously, clearly, if I've missed anything on this road test, then, you know, please don't hesitate. Do give us a call. Any questions you may have, that we'll be more than happy to answer for you.